The hypersonic glide vehicle threat poses a serious threat to the U.S. and allied forces in the region, and we require a near-term initial defense capability to meet this challenge.
That is nuts. And China has more than us. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. I'm Van, and we are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for clicking play. Hopefully you click that like button as well. And when you get a moment, go to LFRFamily.com. Ask me about the Bang Bang tea. Y'all see it right there. That's why I stopped saying it, because it says right there, it says, ask me about the Bang Bang tea. So make sure y'all do that.
Days ago in the Washington Post, in Washington, military planners are realizing that China has surpassed the United States in hypersonic military technology. Does anyone seated at the table disagree with that assessment?
Congressman, I think in terms of assessments, we should probably take that to a classified discussion.
Well, it's been sort of unclassified without our consent. We had this leak that showed that China could launch one of these hypersonic glide capabilities, 2,100 kilometers.
Oh, my bad. This isn't from Lisa Marie. This is from Katerina.
That it could get there in 12 minutes. And I actually don't think it's that. It can't be too classified, because it was a year ago, Admiral, that you were before the Senate Armed Services Committee, and you seemed to be giving the warning at that time that we saw manifest in this leak. You said, quote, "The hypersonic glide vehicle threat poses a serious threat to the U.S. and allied forces in the region, and we require a near-term initial defense capability to meet this challenge." I read in between the lines of that to say you require the capability in the near term because you didn't have the capability when you gave this testimony before the Senate Armed Services Committee, not in a classified setting, but in open hearing. So I guess my question to you, because I sense you are the truth teller on a lot of these things, have you acquired the capability since this testimony?
Isn't Matt Gaetz the one who who voted that Trump be made the Speaker of the House? when everyone was trying to get someone else to become the Speaker of the House, he voted Trump, and everyone was like, "Dude, what are you doing?" Why? He's like, "Man, listen, y'all playing games. I'm gonna throw my name out there too." I thought that was absolutely hilarious. That was just me, man.
The department is working on the ability to do hypersonic defense, Congressman. Again, I stand by what I said. I am concerned about it, and we.
And
do
it's
need
still
to
true
defend.
today. Would you that statement that you made to the Senate Armed Services Committee in 2021? You wouldn't revise that or change that. That is true as we sit here today.
It is.
And so what I observe about our posture in Indo-PACOM is that for the last 30 years,
Hold on, whoa. Time out. I'm gonna go back into this, but somebody just now gave me the definition of hypersonic capabilities, and this is crazy. Okay, first of all, just to put it in perspective, supersonic is when something is faster than the speed of sound. What's that? Mach 1. Hypersonic is when something is 5 times the speed of sound. That is nuts. And China has more than us. We need to get on the ball, people. We need to get on the ball. Because if there's another freaking war or something, come on, man. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. God dang it.
The United States has been building aircraft carriers that will never get into the fight. And we've spent years building littoral combat ships, Mr. Smith, that will never get into the fight. And while you have been giving us the accurate information, you gave it to us now, you gave it to the Senate a year ago, the truth is we have not made a sufficient investment in hypersonic defense in order to ensure that we have this credible deterrent threat. Isn't that right?
Facts. Facts, bro. Get him. Get him, Matt.
Admiral?
Sorry, if you look at the report as it applies to our Guam defense system, we have identified the need for that capability.
Right. And so I guess tell me, how do our littoral combat ships ever get into the fight in a China-Taiwan scenario?
Well, again, I think that'd be better in a classified setting.
I do think it's not going to happen. I think it's whether it's classified or not classified. Can we hit a moving target with our hypersonic offense?
Again, sir, I think we ought to take those capabilities discussion.
Well, okay.
Nah, damn that, man. The conversation, you're having a conversation right now. He's asking some great questions, trying to give us a better idea of where we stand if something was to happen, if something was to go down against our enemies. Now, please answer the question. This is the only thing I don't like about these talks, that people can sit there and not answer a damn thing. I hate that part, man. That's the only thing I don't like. Like, I hear great points from the person who's asking the questions, but most times people don't answer these questions. This is something that we should discuss confidentially. Like, this is something that we need to discuss, but not here. Proper forum, please. We need to go somewhere else and discuss it. No. We have this information. Let's discuss it. Let's talk about it. Are you saying that because Asia might be watching this right now? China might be watching this and be like, you see what he said? They don't have the speed to be able to hit anything. I'm hearing that hypersonic is 3,836 miles per hour. That is nuts. That's how fast that they're going, their weapons travel. That's how fast their jets fly. Come on, man. That's nuts, bro. We need to prepare ourselves. I don't feel safe.
Again, sir, I think we ought to take those capabilities discussion.
Well, okay.
into a
So if I
closed
represent to you that China can hit a moving target and we can't hit a moving target, do you have any basis in this setting that you can share with me to rebut that assertion?
I disagree that we can't hit a moving target.
Oh, you think we, with our hypersonic capability?
I didn't say with a hypersonic capability.
Okay, but that's what I'm talking about, because of course we can hit moving targets, but with a hypersonic capability, it changes the deterrence analysis because the time window shortens considerably, as this leak of classified information tells us, kind of as you told us a year ago. And so I know that there'll be great bloodlust to go after the leaker of this information. It is never okay to leak classified information, especially when it could potentially put people at risk. But like, what I wonder is, who's going to be punished more?
Well, yeah, that's a great point right there. Because they will go after the person with vigor, the person that released their secrets, that we're getting slower and we're not as great as we thought we was, and we need to pick it up because other nations are starting to surpass us with this, and this. What are we going to do? We had somebody come out there and tell people that prematurely when we didn't want anybody to know. We was trying to fix it in-house before it got out-house. Now it's out of the house. The secret is out. Let's discuss it. Let's try to figure this thing out. Please tell us what to expect. Nah, they don't want to tell us what to expect, because they don't know how to handle it them damn selves. That's just my opinion, but my opinion is usually wrong. So.
The knucklehead who leaked this information, or the generals and admirals and so-called experts who have sat before this committee and the Senate for decades saying that these capabilities that we were funding with gajillions of dollars were going to sufficiently deter China. And what you said last year, what you've confirmed now, is that we need a capability in the near term that we do not have. What this leak shows is that China has it.
Wow. Matt's not lying. What is he saying? That's false.
And we don't. And yet we continue to build ships that'll never get in the fight. We continue to support these endeavors that don't enhance deterrence, but if the right senator or congressman or lobbyist is for them, we do them. And I think that's, while it is never okay to leak classified information, I think that's what animates the concern among some of our even youngest and most inexperienced service members that we are not really positioning to win this fight.
That's something to say to somebody who's supposed to be ahead and on top of things with the fight that you're telling them that they can't win. He understands that reality, but he also says, if I say too much, then it's going to make the commander-in-chief look bad, and I have to protect him. So, yeah, what you're saying, I will wink if it's correct, but I'm not going to outright tell you that what you're saying is the truth. What you're saying is true. I'll nod my head, but I'm not going to answer your question.
We got too many grifters who roll in and out of the Pentagon to defense contractors, and some of them even become Secretary of Defense thereafter. And I think it is disgraceful, and it's not worthy of a true Pacific power like the United States.
Boom. Mic drop. Now, what is he going to say to that? Absolutely nothing. Okay, can we go home now? I did what they said. I didn't answer any questions, so I'm good, right? Okay, I'm good.